Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for the journey ahead. Welcome to Terrifying Tales, your gateway into the world's most chilling mysteries. We promise you a spine-chilling ride that will challenge your beliefs and push your imagination. Let's begin our journey with our first chilling tale, set in a tranquil, picturesque town in Nevada, a place where a chilling event overshadowed the promise of the 90s. Welcome to our journey into the unknown, the eerie, the chilling. We're on a chilling expedition into the world's most baffling mysteries. We delve into the darkness of unsolved cases, starting in Nevada. A tranquil town disrupted by an unsettling event. The Icebox Mystery. From Nevada to Texarkana, we unearth chilling and inexplicable stories. This is a journey not for the faint-hearted. Are you ready to dare the darkness? Imagine walking through a small town and coming across an enigmatic figure. A man who seems out of place, whose presence raises eyebrows, and whose cold, incisive gaze suggests he's hiding something ominous. A sense of foreboding washes over you, like a cold shiver creeping up your spine. This isn't a fleeting scene from a suspenseful mystery novel. It's a chilling reality that unfolded in the idyllic, tranquil town of Nevada in the 1990s. In the heart of this picturesque town, a tale of intrigue, mystery and suspense started to take shape. A decade marked by notable technological advancements, the beginning of a promising new era, and the prospect of a brighter future. However, amidst all the development, innovation and flurry of activity, this particular encounter stood out like a stark shadow against the bright canvas of progress, leaving an unsettling imprint on the townspeople's psyche. The 1990s, a time of great promise and potential, an era where technology was rapidly advancing, reaching new heights, reshaping the way we live and function. The world was evolving at an unprecedented pace, promising a future of boundless possibilities. But for the residents of the serene town of Nevada, this was also a period punctuated by a disturbing event, one that shattered their tranquility and sent shockwaves through their idyllic reality. A crime scene unfolded abruptly in their peaceful town, sending waves of fear sweeping through their charming homes and serene streets. The tranquility and peace that once enveloped their lives was shattered, replaced with unease and apprehension. Initially, this man was just another face in the crowd, nothing that set him apart, nothing that would make him a figure of interest. However, that changed when local authorities brought him in for questioning. His otherwise normal life, filled with untold tales and hidden truths, took a dramatic, unexpected turn. He was thrust into the spotlight, emerging from the shadows as a lead suspect in a mysterious case. This man, discovered at the heart of the small town, remained an enigma, his existence echoing in the townspeople's memories even long after he was gone. His cold, piercing gaze, as cutting as a winter's night, concealed secrets that were as securely guarded as the treasures in a maximum security vault. In the stark, gloomy interrogation rooms of the local police department, his silence spoke volumes. It painted a grim, unsettling scene, making even the bravest officers tremble uneasily. The mystery of his identity, the enigma of his existence, the uncertainty of his intentions, all these factors collectively added to the ominous atmosphere. As the investigation advanced, it plunged into a realm of uncertainty, mirroring the suspect's icy stare and his vague, cryptic responses. The initial surge of activity, the eager pursuit of justice, slowly gave way to despair. The leads dwindled, the tips became unreliable, the scant clues evaporated, leaving behind a trail of uncertainty and frustration. The case files turned a dusty grey, devoid of any conclusive findings. As weeks rolled into months and months into years, the investigation gradually turned into an abandoned case, gathering dust instead of answers. The mystery remained unsolved, the questions remained a riddle that no one could solve. However, the man's puzzling identity sparked a whirlwind of theories, both within the town and beyond its borders. Was he a fugitive on the run, seeking sanctuary in this quiet, peaceful town? Was he entangled in something more sinister, something that would send shivers down even the bravest person's spine? Was he a master manipulator, a con artist hiding from his past under the guise of anonymity? Such questions buzzed in the investigators' minds, weaving a complex web of theories that failed to yield any concrete answers. It only added layers to the growing mystery, transforming the man into a figure of intrigue and speculation. As time passed, the man became a local legend, a chilling representation of the possible darkness lurking beneath the veneer of humanity. The media played its part in amplifying this somber narrative, turning it into a spine-tingling story for children. The enigmatic mystery man of the sensational headlines, embellished stories, and grim fascination lies a sorrowful reality. A man lost in the shadows, a story left untold, a nameless figure. His tale became a ghost story, a chilling reminder of the unresolved mysteries that lurk in the corners of every town and city. Even after all these years, the man's icy stare continues to haunt the overlooked corners of the police department. His chilling gaze, a stark reminder of the secrets he kept, remains deeply etched in the minds of the detectives assigned to his case. The lack of resolution, the failure to determine his identity or decode his secrets, has resulted in continued frustration and regret in their professional journey. To this day, the man's freezing gaze haunts the detectives who couldn't determine his identity. This harsh reality serves as a chilling reminder of the deep impact a single unsolved case can have on a community, a town, a state, and ultimately a nation. A grim reminder of a puzzle that remains unsolved, a mystery that keeps baffling, and a story that remains incomplete, much like the crime scene in Nevada. A small town, a lover's lane, and a phantom killer on the loose. Texarkana, nestled in the heartland of Arkansas and Texas, was like any other American town during the 40s. People knew their neighbors, children played in the streets, and the town center was the hub of community life. But something was about to change, something that would shatter peace and security, stirring up a chilling wind of fear and suspense that would grip the heart of this small, close-knit community in a vice-like clasp. The atmosphere in the town, once so inviting and tranquil, began to change. The laughter of children playing became a haunted echo, their innocent merriment replaced by a sudden, unnerving silence. The once bustling streets, filled with friendly faces and warm greetings, soon became deserted. Doors and windows were locked tight as night fell, the once comforting darkness now a terrifying abyss. The phantom killer, as he came to be known, was a spectre that haunted the night. His presence, though unseen, was always felt, like a cold shiver running down the spine of every resident. Each sunrise brought relief, each sunset an onset of anxiety. The nights belonged to the phantom, his reign of terror turning dreams into nightmares. His victims, always found in secluded spots away from prying eyes, had their lives abruptly and brutally ended. They were ordinary residents, each with lives, dreams and families. Each murder was a blow to community, a reminder of the lurking terror, an echo of the scream that shattered the night silence. The town was paralyzed, its lifeblood drained away. Fear became the common language, whispered in hushed tones in homes, shops and churches. The very walls seemed to echo the terror, each corner casting long, ominous shadows. The local law enforcement, usually dealing with trivial disputes and minor crimes, were now confronted with a horror beyond their comprehension. Theories abounded, spilling from the lips of the townsfolk in whispered conversation. Who was the phantom killer? Was he a local, a hidden sadist living among them, hiding his dark urges behind a mask of normality? Or was he a transient, drifting from town to town, his thirst for blood? Could he be a soldier, scarred by the horrific scenes of war, seeking solace in his own twisted battlefield? The mystery only added to the terror, and the fear grew, feeding on the uncertainty. Despite the fear that suffocated the town, the spirit of community remained. There, a determination, a stubborn resistance against the terror. The people of Texarkana, as frightened as they were, refused to let the phantom killer destroy their spirit. They comforted one another, shared their fears and sought solace in unity. They held on to hope, their collective strength a beacon in the dark times. But as suddenly as it began, the reign of the phantom killer ended. No more victims were found, no more cries of terror echoed in the night. The fear began to lift, replaced by a cautious relief. Life slowly started returning to the streets, the laughter of children once again filling the air. But the town of Texarkana was forever changed. The scars of the phantom killer's reign were deep, the memories etched into the very fabric of the town. The phantom killer faded into the shadows, leaving behind a town forever scarred by his reign of terror. In the dead of night, a silent predator stalks his prey. This single sentence embodies the bone-chilling reality that revolved around the original Night Stalker, a faceless threat who wreaked havoc throughout California during the dark decades of the 70s and 80s. The name that was given to this unseen terror was a chilling testament to his nocturnal prowling habits, a silent hunter hidden within the shadows of the late hours. His existence wasn't one of mere rumour or urban legend, but rather a terrifying reality that had the Golden State living in fear. As the sun would retreat beneath the horizon, the people would retreat within their homes, quietly praying for a peaceful night. The night, however, was the playground of the original Night Stalker, his silhouette camouflaged by the obsidian-like darkness that loomed over the city. The shadowy figure was responsible for a horrifying series of crimes, each incident more shocking and brutal than the one before. The level of sadistic brutality exhibited in his methods was a harrowing testament to his ruthlessness. He was no ordinary criminal. He was an embodiment of fear, a spectre whose mere existence tormented the dreams of Californians. Each crime scene left behind was like a piece in a macabre puzzle, a chilling tableau that told a narrative of unmitigated terror. His ability to elude capture was uncanny, almost supernatural. Time and again he would slip through the fingers of the law enforcement authorities with an ease that was as impressive as it was terrifying. His reign thus continued unabated, unchallenged. His very presence, or rather the knowledge of his presence, sent shockwaves through the community, transforming quiet, peaceful neighborhoods into realms of paralyzing fear. For years, the identity of this cold-blooded killer was shrouded in mystery, spawning countless theories and wild speculations. Some believed he was a drifter, while others thought he a man leading a double life. There were theories that he was a veteran with combat training, a police officer abusing his power, or perhaps a psychopath who found pleasure in his heinous acts. The conjectures were endless, yet none brought any closer to the truth. Even today, decades after his last known crime, his whereabouts remain unknown. The spectre of the original Night Stalker continues to hang over California, continuing to fear, even if it is now more of memory than reality. Despite the advances in forensic science and criminal profiling, his identity remains an enigma. His story, a ghost story of sorts, has been etched into the annals of criminal history, leaving us with more questions than answers. This man, masked by the night and woven into the very fabric of fear, remains a spectre of the past. Yet in spite of the uncertainty, his legacy is undeniable. The original Night Stalker did not just commit crimes. He created a phenomenon, a chilling saga that continues to captivate the minds of criminal psychologists, historians, and the general public alike. His story serves as a stark reminder of the human capacity for evil, leaving an indelible imprint on the collective consciousness. The original Night Stalker remains a spectre of the past, a reminder of the unseen terrors that lurk in the dark. We've journeyed together through chilling tales of unsolved mysteries, each one darker and more haunting than the last. We dared to delve into the icy enigma of the icebox, shivered at the phantom fears of Texarkana, and were left in the cold shadow of the original Night Stalker. Each of these cases has left an enduring imprint on the world, a chilling reminder of the capacity for evil that lurks in the darkness. They remain unsolved, their mysteries intact, a testament to the limitations of human understanding and the enduring power of fear. Yet it is in revisiting these chilling tales that we find the strength to face our fears. Each unsolved case, each haunting mystery serves as a catalyst for change, a call to action. It motivates us to delve deeper, to question harder, and to never stop seeking the truth. These stories, while terrifying, are a part of our collective history. They are a part of us. As we step back into the light, we carry with us the chilling echoes of the past, a constant reminder of the mysteries that remain unsolved and the terrors that lurk in the darkness. Until we meet again, dare to delve into the darkness. Remember, it's only by embracing our fears that we can hope to overcome them. We hope you enjoyed this journey into the unknown. As we return from the shadows of unsolved mysteries and back into the light, we invite you to become a part of our community of brave explorers. Join us in our pursuit of the truth by subscribing to our channel. If you found these chilling tales intriguing and want to hear more, give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us unearth more stories that need to be told. Now, we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on these unsolved mysteries? Do you have any theories or insights? Let's continue the conversation in the comments section. Your perspective matters and could even shed new light on these cold cases. Thank you for daring to delve into the darkness with us. Your courage and curiosity are what make this journey worthwhile. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and keep exploring. Remember, the truth is out there, waiting to be discovered.